Did you know that around 2 to 4% of the world's population suffers from fibromyalgia, with a high prevalence in people in the 35 to 55 age group? Despite these numbers, the condition remains shrouded in ignorance and uncertainty. How is it possible that such a common condition still remains largely invisible? Unexplained pain, chronic exhaustion, and insomnia are more common than we think and could be symptoms of fibromyalgia. Could it be that our current pace of life is putting our bodies under more pressure than they can handle? The impact your lifestyle can have on the onset of diseases that haven't even been defined yet, such as fibromyalgia, is definitely challenging our ideas about health, stress, and lifestyle. Today, we explore the possibility that the answer for these symptoms might as well be fibromyalgia. How do you know if what you are experiencing could be fibromyalgia? Well, it is a disorder commonly characterized by widespread musculoskeletal pain, accompanied by fatigue, sleep, memory, and mood problems. It sounds just as one might feel after a heavy workout in the gym or a difficult day in the office. But that is precisely one of its greatest challenges, to detect it. There's no specific test to diagnose it. Often doctors must rule out other illnesses before concluding that someone has fibromyalgia. One theory is that the amplification of painful sensations is caused by the way the brain processes pain signals, and somehow like a kind of brain-based hypersensibility. Other theories suggest it could be an imbalance between the neurotransmitters serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine, or due to a genetic factor. And another possibility is, of course, stress, as it has been shown that in some cases it can be triggered after a traumatic event or significant psychological stress. This disorder can profoundly affect your quality of life. Simple tasks, such as getting out of bed or climbing stairs, can become overwhelming challenges. Just feeling this debilitation and sense of helplessness can trigger anxiety and depression, which aggravates the condition, of course. If you suspect you may have fibromyalgia, the first thing to do is, of course, talk to a doctor. Keeping also a daily record of your symptoms is helpful. There are treatments and strategies that can help manage symptoms, such as lifestyle modifications, medications, physical therapies, and psychological support. For my part, I can suggest some specific strategies, such as listening to your body and learning to identify when you need to rest to prevent exacerbations of symptoms, and know that this is legitimate. Also, make sure you get good quality sleep. And here I emphasize, because it is during sleep time that your body works on repairing muscles, organs, and other cells. The brain is in charge of eliminating toxic products by increasing the flow of cerebrospinal fluid. Sleep promotes the secretion of important hormones, such as growth hormone, which peaks during slow-wave sleep and promotes tissue growth and repair. Also, sleep helps to regulate metabolism, promoting energy restoration and maintaining stable blood sugar and appetite control. Many studies highlight the impact of dietary choices on inflammation, pain, fatigue, and overall quality of life in people with fibromyalgia. Although there is no single universally accepted fibromyalgia diet, several dietary strategies have demonstrated benefits. an anti-inflammatory approach that emphasizes on fresh fruits and vegetables, nuts, seeds, lean proteins, and healthy fats, especially olive oil. Minimal consumption of whole grains and complete elimination of processed foods, refined sugars, and saturated fats. There is also the elimination approach, which is about identifying and eliminating specific trigger foods, such as gluten, dairy if it's the case, or food additives such as monosodium glutamate. These may be beneficial for some patients, especially those with food sensitivities or irritable bowel syndrome, as explained in a review published in the US National Library of Medicine. In terms of supplements and nutritional support, this same publication recommends the intake of vitamin D, magnesium, and I especially recommend L-threonate, iron, and vitamin B12, but only after a blood test reveals a need. Coenzyme Q10, omega-3 fatty acids, probiotics, and I would dare to add DMSO or dimethyl sulfoxide. These supplements, as well as the nutritional interventions I just mentioned, show promising results for the potential to reduce pain, improve mood, support mitochondrial function, and address nutrient deficiencies in fibromyalgia. If you suspect you may be suffering from fibromyalgia, I recommend my article on this topic, linked on the content box of this video, with more precise information about the causes, many more characteristics, and alternative treatments that may be helpful. If you like this video, please like it. Remember to subscribe on the red button and activate the little bell to receive notifications when there is new content here in your Holistic Health Hub. See you soon.